If you work at a business with an IT department, help desk, service desk, or maybe it's just one person who kind of runs all the IT at your company, IT Phil, and you call him when you have a problem, or maybe you're a student at a college or a university, you're probably interacting with IT in one way or another. I have taught, coached, and managed IT workers how to handle customers for years. But another thing that I like to do is to teach customers, those end users of the technology, how best to interact with your IT department and what you can do to not drive your IT people crazy. Many times when I have customers call into the help desk, they will try to interpret or say certain words because they think it's what I want to hear. Maybe they think it will elicit a different reaction if they use the correct term, that I'll jump faster, that it will get done faster. Good IT people don't want you to use the lingo. We don't expect you to know the lingo. We just want you to tell us what you see as the problem. If your IT person won't respond to you unless you know the exact name and version of the program off the top of your head, that's a poor IT person. That's not on you. That's a bad IT person, and that person probably has a bad manager and probably did not get trained properly. We don't want you to know that it's called Firefox and not Foxfire. We don't care. We don't need you to explain that you have a VPN. We probably know that you have a VPN. We just want you to tell us what you see on your screen and explain the issue that you're having. The IT person, the good IT person, the good tier 1 IT person, which tier 1 is what we use to define those people who you're probably often talking to at your help desk, your service desk, on the phone, through chat support. We are your ally. We are the people who are your confidant. We are trying to understand what is happening with your technology so we can either fix it right there if it's something that we have the ability and the access to take care of and something we can get done quickly, or we are trying to gather the information from you so we can provide that to someone who does have that access to fix this issue for you. I might not be the network engineer. If your network is down and you call me, I might not have the access to go into the server room and see what's going on, replace some cables and do all that. But I know the guy who can. I need you to give me all the information so I can go to him and tell him what's going on. I might not be the person who is running the database in the background, but I know the person who is. So I need you to give me the information about what's happening on your screen in your ERP system or your HR system so I can take it to her and she can look at all the information and see, okay, yep, there is something happening here. We are the people who use the technical jargon, so you don't have to. We are the people who use the technical jargon to explain why it's important to you, why it's urgent, why you need it, and then we fight for you. When someone calls me or calls my desk and says, I need this thing, this is happening, if it's not something that we can fix because we don't have the access or the ability, we will take it to the next person up or the next tier up. And if that person doesn't get to it right away, we will keep poking them. In fact, I instruct my tier 1 employees to tell the people who call in, we're going to send this to someone, you should hear something within 3 to 5 days. If you don't, feel free to keep calling us back. And when you call us back, we will send it up again. And if you still don't hear anything, call us back and we will send it up again. And we will basically pester those people until they reach out to you and take care of it for you, because we are on your side. That's what we're here to do. As a customer, it's important to understand that, because most often the person you're talking to at that tier 1 level doesn't have the ability to be able to fix it like that. And they also don't have the ability to transfer you to someone to fix it like that. That's something I can get into in other videos. But asking for a supervisor very rarely will get you any sort of different experience. If you're calling a tier 1 help desk and you ask for a supervisor because you think they have more time, guess what? We don't. Supervisors never have more time than the people whose job is literally to sit there and take your calls. Also, the supervisors many times don't have more access. If you're calling the help desk for a software problem that we have access to fix, my employee is probably going to have as much access to the service as I will. I might have more knowledge, but I would rather help them understand and get that knowledge to help you than if you were to call me or have them transfer you to me and me to help you through the issue, that person will never learn. And the next time you have that problem and you get that person, you know what's going to happen? He's going to have to come to me. And what if I'm not available? What if I'm in one of my 17 meetings I have today? You just undermine my employee's ability to learn because you were too selfish. So when you call in, don't attempt to lingo. Just tell us what's going on. We're the ones who will use the jargon to explain it to other people if we need to. If you call in and tell us it's broken, that's a good start. We would like to know what's broken. It's broken. What's broken? Well, my printer's not printing. Okay, so is it on? Are you able to send things to the printer? What do you see on the printer screen? Well, the printer's working, I think, because I'm able to print. Okay, are other people able to print to the printer? Yeah, other people can print. Okay, so the printer's working. So what's the issue that you're having? What are you trying to accomplish? Well, I'm trying to print out this thing, and I printed from Word, and it worked, but then I'm trying to print off this document from the internet, and it's not working. Okay, now we've got to the problem, now we can work through that. And you didn't have to use any technical jargon to get me there. I might tell you to use a different web browser at this point, and I might, what web browser are you using? I don't know, I just used the one that's on my computer. Okay, are you using a Mac or a PC? Oh, I'm on a PC. Okay, so I assume you're probably using either Edge or Internet Explorer. Do you have Google Chrome installed on your computer? Okay, well let me walk you through downloading Google Chrome, and let's just try a different web browser and see if it's an issue with the web browser itself. There's many things we can do without using super technical jargon to help you. If I can walk you through a problem without using technical jargon, I don't expect you to be able to use technical jargon to tell me what your problem is. If your email's not working, tell me your email's not working. I will ask enough questions to get to the solution for you, or at least understand what's happening so we can find a solution for you. Hope you found this video informative and helpful, possibly insightful, and hopefully you'll use these tips the next time you need to call your IT department. If you enjoyed this, please like, share. Actually, why don't you share this with all your coworkers who call your IT department as well? I'm sure they can see some value in it if you did. Hope you enjoyed this video.